Hello and welcome to today's presentation. I'm excited to be here to share with you 5 common mistakes that I see people make when they are looking to get qualified for home ownership. My name is Anikia Smith. I'm a licensed realtor in the state of Louisiana, serving the greater New Orleans area. I want to take this time to not only share that I have experience in the real estate industry over 15 years to be exact. I am also a board certified credit consultant. I actually was doing credit restoration and providing credit services before becoming a licensed realtor. And so I am very experienced in this industry. Not only am I knowledgeable, I also provide services to help individuals go from unqualified to qualified. So I want you to listen in today. Make sure that you do not make these common mistakes so you do not impact your ability to get qualified in the very near future. Let's hop into it. So we're going to learn how to navigate this path to home ownership, and we're going to do so successfully today. The number one mistake that I see individuals make is they max out their credit cards. You want to know that 30% of your credit score calculation is the amount of debt that you have. If you max out your credit cards, you're not only going to impact your ability to get qualified, but you can also impact the amount in which you can qualify for. The lenders use a ratio called DTI, debt to income ratio, to determine how much you can actually get qualified. So if you are really debt heavy, that absolutely will impact your ability to get qualified. So I want you to take a look at your credit cards. Most credit card companies will share with you your utilization percentage. And if that percent is over 30%, you want to develop a plan today to get those payments down. Mistake number 2 is missing your payments. This is another huge factor to your credit score. I probably should have put this at number 1 because it weighs more than your actual debt. A late payment could actually cost you anywhere from 30 to 70 points per late payment that you actually incur. And so you want to make sure that you're paying your bills on time. That is your loans, your credit cards. I included utilities, but keep in mind utilities do not report to the credit bureau unless the account is closed and or sent to collections. Then the collection agency will report to your credit profile. You want to make those payments on time. And if you also have late payments, there is something you can do to actually ask for your creditors to update those late payments to reflect paid as agreed upon. There is something called a goodwill letter that you can send to your creditors. Let me also preface this with these letters only work if you are current on your accounts. So do not miss a payment, especially if the goal is home ownership. Mistake number 3 is closing out accounts. I run across individuals that may be very debt heavy or feel like they were irresponsible at one point in time of their life, and they set out a plan to pay down these debts. Not only do they pay them off, they say, hey, I'm closing these accounts so that I never run into this issue again. Closing those accounts will erase all histories that was attached to that account. And so doing so will negatively impact your credit score. So I never advise clients to close out any accounts. If you are on the mission to pay down credit cards and get out of debt, do so, but by all means, do not close those accounts once the accounts are actually paid down. Mistake number 4 is applying for new credit. When you're in the home buying process, you do not want to go out and begin applying for new credit. I see this a lot as you're getting closer to the closing date and time frame. where individuals will say, hey, well, Deniki, I'm going to buy me some furniture. I want to get some things for the home. I'm getting ready to close. While I'm excited for you to furnish and decorate your new home, you want to wait until you actually close before you begin to do so, because you will negatively impact your score. 10% of your credit score is new credit. So you do not want to begin applying for things as you're in the process of home buying. Mistake number 5 is neglecting to monitor your credit. I run across individuals all the time that when it's time to get qualified, their credit reports are pulled, and they're in review. They find out they have items on their credit report that they never even applied for or have no knowledge of. I highly recommend monitoring your credit. I'm actually going to drop in the description box one of the preferred credit monitoring tools that I ask my clients to have, especially if they're going through the credit restoration process. It not only provides the credit monitoring, but it also provides identity theft protection should anything arise where they find out that their identity has been compromised. And you want to make sure that you review your credit reports and you actually have the ability to do so for free every single year. You can actually go to the credit bureaus and pull your credit reports and review them yourself personally to make sure that you recognize every single account that is on your credit profile. And I want to thank you for tuning in today. If you are in need of a free credit audit, I do provide that as well. I'm going to drop the link down below. Just book your free credit consultation so that we can review your credit and ensure that you're on track to getting qualified. And if there are anything on your credit report that needs to be addressed, we can map out a game plan as well as a time frame to help you be on track to get qualified. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you found value, and I can't wait to share more tips with you in the very near future. Take care.